Hi everyone, welcome to Low Carb Revelation. I am Paula and I live a keto lifestyle. And today is day 6 of our March Fitness Month. We are taking the month of March and getting active, getting moving, just getting motivated. And we know that spring and summer is on the horizon and we are just wanting to get a little bit healthier. I have some goals that I want to achieve. I started keto over a year ago because of my health issues. I had severe migraines and I had autoimmune issues, joint pain, a lot of different things going on. And so that is the reason why I started keto. And the weight loss has been a great benefit. I've lost just over 40 pounds since I started this journey. But now that I have all of my health issues in check and I'm feeling great, I want to focus a little bit more on the weight loss and just on toning up, firming up, getting a little bit more fit. Because when you are over 50 and you lose weight, your body just does not bounce back like it does when you are in your 20s. So I am just working on those things now, just doing a little bit more focusing in that area. If you're new to this channel, I eat clean keto. I make a lot of simple, quick meals that are clean and have whole one ingredient foods all combined to make great meals. My husband does some videos with me when he's not working. He is more relaxed with keto. He's more of like the lazy, dirty keto, if you want to call it that. He has some things that I can't have because of my health issues. For instance, if I eat some of the keto hamburger buns or bread or low carb tortillas that he eats, I will have joint pain. I tried that not too long ago. I had a low carb tortilla, woke up the next morning, my fingers were really stiff and I had a lot of pain in my fingers. And so I have to eat clean if I want to feel good. He is doing his more for weight loss maintenance. He's lost about 60 pounds on this keto diet and he is a little more free with the foods that he eats, which is good for those who want to watch this channel who can eat those kind of things because you can get ideas from him. I like to make little short videos of his work lunches because he eats things that a lot of people can eat on a keto diet. But if you're wanting to stay clean and not have those kind of ingredients, then follow me a little more closely because that's the way that I try to eat for the most part. Thanks for all of the fun and kind comments on our video yesterday. We filmed yesterday together. We are right now up at the lake for a long weekend. We're having so much fun just up here relaxing and just being lazy and not doing a whole lot. Ed is actually out in the garage right now, straightening up the garage. Neither one of us can really sit around for very long. We say we're gonna sit around and have a lazy long weekend, but we end up doing things, both of us do, because we just are that type of personalities. If you're wanting to watch a fancy, rehearsed, professional YouTube channel, you've come to the wrong channel. We are just ourselves here. It is all about being real. It is a lifestyle that we do every single day. And because of that, I have had to make it simple and easy because that's how I am. I want to be able to have things that are simple and easy to follow. And so I'm sort of creating that here. I just want others to know that keto does not have to be complicated. It can be very easy. It can be a very simple lifestyle that you can incorporate into your everyday life. Today, we are just filming another what we eat in a day video throughout the day today. And we haven't eaten anything yet. It is 9:45. We woke up a little late this morning. We actually slept until 7:30. That is sleeping into us. We are early risers. We got up, we had a cup of black coffee. Ed will be in just a little bit. He wants to make some omelets and he makes really good omelets. And so I will be showing you what we're eating for our first meal. And we are going to do some kind of activity today. We'll probably be going out for our 2-mile walk around the lake here. Again, we're still a little sore from yesterday. It's a lot different walking in a rougher terrain over ice and snow than walking on shoveled sidewalks. And so we're both a little bit sore, but I think it'll do us some good to get out today and do that walk again. But for now, while Ed is in the garage, I want to go over a list that I have written down here of some zero carb foods. I have seen some posts over in our Facebook group. If you are not a part of our Facebook group, Low Carb Revelation, and you are on Facebook, go over to Facebook and request to join. It is a great group. We are over 4,000 members now in that group, and it's a private group. It's just a great group. There's lots of people sharing what they eat and recipes. It's a very encouraging site, which is what I really wanted it to be. Right now, I'm the only moderator of the Facebook group, so just be patient if you go over there and you request to join, if it takes me a little bit to get over there and to approve you. But I have seen some people post that they are trying to stay under a certain amount of carbs per day. I personally try to stay under 20 total carbs a day, and everybody has their own goals of what they want to do and what works for them. But I have seen that people have posted that they are over their carbs for the day and they're still hungry. And so I wanted to share with you some zero carb snacks that are great options to have on hand if you want to have some zero carb foods. If you are at the end of your day and you are already at your limit for carbs, there are some great foods that you can grab that are zero carbs, that are filling, and that will take you through until you are ready for your next day. So I wanted to start with some of them. And these are things that I keep in my pantry all the time. I keep them stocked. I always keep a big supply of pork rinds in my pantry. There are many different kinds of pork rinds. I like different kinds. Walmart has a brand called Max. They're sold at other places as well. The Max Cracklins. The cracklings are super crunchy if you want something really crunchy, and they have fat attached to them, and they are fried in pork fat. And they are really good if you need something really crunchy. They're zero carbs, and they are very filling because they have the fat attached to them and they just satisfy you. Also, Porking Good has a great line of different flavors of pork rinds. Right now, the onion and sour cream is one of my favorites. I'm really liking it because it reminds me of sour cream and onion potato chips. I used to eat those way back when. And they have different flavors. They have like a pizza flavor, they have cheddar, they have vinegar and salt. They have a lot of different flavors. And the great thing about them is their ingredients are really clean. You want to make sure when you're buying pork rinds, if you are doing this clean like I am, that you read the label. A lot of the flavored pork rinds have maltodextrin in them, which is added sugar. And you want to try to stay away from that if you are not doing a dirty, lazy style keto. Also great for dipping in dips that you make, and they're just a great option. Another great option is Carnivore Crisps. I have a discount link for Carnivore Crisps. They are very clean, 2-ingredient meats. They are dried meat with Redmond salt, and they are great. I like the chicken breast if I'm going to use them with dips. I also like the brisket and the ribeye if I'm going to just need something to snack on. They're really good and they're really clean, which is really important to me. Beef jerky, dried meats, they're great to have on hand. The little sausage sticks. A lot of the brands will add sugar into the spice mixtures as they are curing the beef jerkies and that. So you want to make sure that you get a zero sugar, zero carb ingredient beef jerky, beef sticks, whatever kind of dried meat you're getting. Another great item is a meal prep item. Every week, I make a big batch of boiled eggs, and I will keep them in the refrigerator. Now, boiled eggs do have a little bit of carbs in them. I think one boiled egg has 0.5 carbs. If you eat 2 boiled eggs, that's 1 carb. I'm putting that into the zero carb category because it is so low, and eggs are so good for you. And I, a lot of times, will just peel an egg and put a little bit of salt on it and eat 1 boiled egg, and it's very satisfying. It's just what you need to get you through a snack craving. Another great zero carb option, if you do dairy, is cheese. There is so many varieties of cheese. I love going to Aldi. Aldi has a great cheese area where they have all these different kinds of cheeses. Another thing that you have to watch is the ingredients on some of the cheeses. I used to love one of the cheeses from Aldi that had dried cranberries in it, and it contains sugar and carbs. So you need to make sure that you are reading the labels so that you're not getting a lot of sugar or carbs in your cheeses. Cheese crisps are great if you want like a crackery crunch. I will take shredded Parmesan cheese and put little piles of the cheese onto a baking sheet. Sprinkle a little bit of seasoning, like everything but the bagel seasoning, on top of each one. Put it in the oven and cook them and bake them until they are crispy, and they make a great little snacking treat. So you can also buy them in bags, just watch the ingredients. Another option is lunch meat. I eat a whole lot of lunch meat. Once in a while, I will have a very clean ingredient, rolled up piece of turkey breast, or I like salami and I like pepperoni, but I always make sure I read the ingredients and buy the cleanest ones that I can find. If you're not worried about the ingredients, any brand of pepperoni or salami would be great to have. Just make sure you're reading the labels for the sugar and the carbs. It's very important to learn how to read the labels and make sure that everything you buy in a package, you're looking at the labels. Another thing is bacon. I love bacon. I will make a big baking sheet of bacon at a time, and I will have that in the refrigerator, and it's great to pull out if you just need a quick snack or if you want to add it with your boiled eggs and you've got a quick breakfast. Some other different meats on here: smoked salmon, tuna, chicken wings. You can make up a batch of chicken wings, put them in the refrigerator. If you need a quick snack, you can just pull out 3 or 4 of them and you've got a great snack. Another thing is breakfast sausage. You can buy a big tube of breakfast sausage and make up a bunch of patties and fry them up, or put them in your air fryer, however you want to make them. Store them in the refrigerator, and then you can just pull them out as needed and warm them up. Same thing with hamburger patties. You can do the same thing with hamburgers. Brown butter bites. I have made brown butter bites. I have a video where I made brown butter bites. Very simple. You basically take a stick of butter or a couple of sticks of butter, however much you want to make, and you just melt it down on the stovetop very, very slowly on very low heat, not burning the butter. Brown butter is not burnt butter. It is brown butter that you have slowly simmered until the butter turns golden brown, and then you can pour it into little molds and pop them out, and you have little brown butter bites that you can put in your coffee. You can just grab them out of the refrigerator and eat them like little candies. If you like, you can put little flavoring in there. I've seen where people have put stevia flavored drops in them just to make them a little more flavorful. I've been at times where I've just wanted something. I felt very snacky. I felt like I wanted something, and I would just eat like 2 of those butter bites. Something about eating a little bit of fat, it just makes you feel very satisfied, very satiated, and you get over that craving for a snack. And the last thing I have on here is bone broth. Bone broth is great for having in the refrigerator. I have a video where I make bone broth in my Instant Pot, and the kind that I make, it is the gelatinous bone broth. When you put it into the refrigerator, it gels up. Pour it out into a coffee mug, warm it up in the microwave, and I have some really healthy bone broth for 0 carbs. So there is a variety of things that you can have for 0 carbs if you are over your limit, or if you're just doing a 0 carb day and you don't want to have any carbs that day. There are a lot of different things that you can eat to be 0 carb. Another little hack that I like to do sometimes is we do intermittent fasting. We usually eat our first meal around 11. Sometimes we push it to 12. It's probably going to be about 12 o'clock today by the time we eat our first meal. We will start eating, and then we usually stop eating around 6 o'clock in the evening, and then we fast all the way until the next day. So sometimes at night, if I am sitting and watching TV and I just want something, I feel maybe a little hungry, which usually isn't the case because we usually try to get a lot of protein and some fat in our dinner so that we are full until the next day. But sometimes you just want a little something. I like to drink sparkling water. The carbonation to me makes my stomach feel a little full. So I will just get a can or a bottle of sparkling water, and I will just sip on that while I'm fasting. I feel like I've chatted enough. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here for now, and when Ed comes in, he is going to make us some breakfast, and I will show you what we're gonna have for breakfast. I can't wait. Usually every morning, Ed goes off to work while we are still fasting, and I make my own breakfast, but when we are off together, he usually makes breakfast, and he makes the best omelets. So I'm so excited about having an omelet today by Ed. So I'll show you what we're eating in just a little bit. 11:30. Still haven't heard from Ed. He's still out in the garage, and he has a way of losing track of time. So I'm gonna take the dog and you guys out to the garage to see what he's up to and tell him that we need some breakfast. So we're just heading out to the garage. Come on, puppy. Okay. Honey? Not in this garage. So, I hear some pounding going on. What are you doing?
Working.
I'm hungry. You got your fire going?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take you into the other garage here where Ed has a wood burner stove. So this is how Ed heats this garage. He got this wood burner for free. Somebody was getting rid of it. And so this did not look like this when he got it. There was no shiny on this at all. He shined it up and hooked it up here in the garage.
Right next to the furnace.
Oh, does that furnace work? Oh, see how much I know.
It's for an emergency in case we got no power, no fuel.
Right. It's fun too, right? It's fun too.
To burn up all my scrap.
Right.
Yeah, wood.
Yeah, so, yeah, he's got his little toasty corner here. Open that again, I wanna see. It's actually really warm in here. How cool is that? So yeah, my husband's pretty handy. I go and make some breakfast, so.
Let's go eat.
All right, we're gonna go eat. See you in the kitchen. Ed is cooking us up some omelets. What are you making?
Ham and cheese and onions. Gonna be awesome.
Okay. We have some good, I told everybody about the great omelets that you make, so.
Eat good, that's for sure. There's no doubt about it.
So here is my omelet. Looks delicious. I have to say it looks better than the omelet I had yesterday at the restaurant.
Absolutely.
And I'm waiting right now for our French press coffee. We make French press a lot of times when we're both drinking coffee. And so waiting for that to get done with the timer. We put it for 4 minutes and I'm gonna start eating. So breakfast, I'm having the lovely omelet. Ed's having
A lovely omelet.
a lovely omelet with a piece of keto toast with some butter and some black coffee.
Got my name on my cup.
And I'm having a coffee. This time I have some frothed up Fairlife milk on here. And I'm having some stevia vanilla cream drops in my coffee.
It's so good.
Was it good? He does make the best omelets. So we're gonna go ahead and eat, and I'll see you later. So we are doing our walk today. Same walk as yesterday, 2 miles. It is a lot muddier than yesterday. We still have a bunch of snow around us, as you can see, but it's 40 degrees. And to us Michiganders, 40 degrees is
Springtime.
getting warm. So we are just going to enjoy the walk. I don't know if you can see my dog right there. She loves it. So we're gonna enjoy our walk and we'll see you later on. We are almost to the finish line. Well, about a quarter mile away. And this has been, we're hot.
It's really soupy.
Yeah, it's really, it's sand, so it's real shifty when you walk on it and it's wet. So it's really been a challenge on this walk, but we are warmed up. We took our coats off And
We're gonna make it.
we're gonna make it. The sun's shining.
Beautiful day.
Beautiful day.
It's
And
fresh. What are you around?
so if you get a chance today, get up and move, take a walk, do whatever you gotta do to get moving.
Once it's over, it's so worth it.
It is. It is.
It's just hard getting there.
Yeah.
We got faith in you. You can do it.
Okay, so tonight we are having tacos for dinner. Ed is cooking up the ground beef for the tacos. I have some cut to carb, low carb flatbreads here. I ordered these off of their website. I do not have a discount for these, but I can put the link down below if you're interested. They are a really thin, low carb wrap, and I'm gonna cut these into triangles, and I have some avocado oil going over in the fryer, and I'm going to fry some tortilla chips. So stay tuned. Okay, so I have a really old Fry Daddy here, and I have some avocado oil that I put in here. I cut these up into little triangles, and I'm frying these up for Ed. And I am just going to throw these into the oil.
Fry, baby, fry.
Can you get me that bowl with that paper towel over there? And I have slotted spoon here. And I'm just gonna fry these up. It only takes a couple minutes. And hopefully not. They should be all right. I did put quite a bit in there. Should have done them in a couple batches, but they'll be all right. And it only took about 3 minutes, and I have some crispy little chips here. So I put salt on them. Want to try one?
Heck yeah. Are you gonna burn my mouth?
Might
Awesome.
be good with some salsa.
Give me some salsa, yeah.
Yeah. So taco night. Ed is having these little mini low carb tortillas. They're like little street tacos. And I am having Carnivore Crisp. This is the chicken breast nachos. I just put the taco meat and some Munster cheese, melted a little bit, and a little bit of guacamole on top. And you got your chips over here. You can have some salsa. I'm having a Dr. Zevia, and we're eating.
So good.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and try some of mine.
Want to do that. That looks good.
Yeah. Good. All right, we'll see you later. Okay, so dinner was delicious. I have some strawberries here. If you didn't see my Facebook post, this is the best way to keep your berries long lasting. One of my viewers told me about this, and it works fabulous. You just rinse your berries. We do this with blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, and strawberries. And you know how sometimes when you buy strawberries, they only last for like a day or two. You have to eat them. Well, this will last for days in the refrigerator like this. So you just rinse them off really good, and then you dry them. You want to make sure that they are really dry before you put them into the jar. I fold up a paper towel in the bottom just to absorb extra moisture. Put them in there, and then I have a lid that I put on top. Put them in the refrigerator, and they last for days. The blueberries last for a long time. So I am putting some strawberries out for us because I just made some fresh whipped cream, and we are gonna have some strawberries and whipped cream for our little dessert tonight. And then that is going to be it. So I have my whipped cream right here. This is just heavy whipping cream with a little bit of allulose. And I'm going to show you here like that. And that is our dessert. So that is the end of the video for today. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give us a thumbs up because it really helps our channel out. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Have a great day, and God bless.